A few months ago, I submitted 83 cards to PSA for grading. I broke the submission into 4 small groups as opposed to sending them in one 83 card group. I did this as a rather unscientific exercise to compare consistency of grading from one group to the next. All 4 groups featured cards from 1994 Ultra Fighters International Rock cards, 1980 Panini Rock and Pop, 1985 and 87 Panini Smash Hits, English, Italian, and German, 1985 AGI concert cards, 81 Panini Discorama, 91 Brockham Rock cards, and a handful of others. This is group number 1. It consists of 21 cards. Let's look at some grades. All right, let's get into this. All right, so let's start off with the first card. This is a 1980 Panini Freddie Mercury from the Rock and Pop collection, card number 52. This is a PSA 6, and it's a little off-center, so yeah, it's a nice card other than that. There's Freddie Mercury right there. And let's see where this card is in relationship to other graded PSA Freddie Mercurys of this type. PSA 6 is a Pop 3, and there are 12 higher. So there are 3 6s out there, and the grades above, there are a total of 12 of them that have been graded. So there we go. There's Freddie. And the next card up, 2013 Panini Black Friday Tupac. This is an HRX card. Good score. PSA 9. And yeah, PSA 9. Nice clean card. When I send these in, I sent in a total of 9 of these altogether with the 4 submissions. And I think I sent 3 Tupacs, 3 Snoops, and 3 Biggies. And I was kind of hoping to get a couple of 10s in there, but we'll see what happens. Oop, let me get rid of this one. Yeah, it's trying to read this code right here, so I got to cover that up. There we go. And Tupac at a 9. There are 73 9s out there, and there are only 13 10s out there. Wow. So 13 of these have been graded as 10s and 73 as 9s. There we go. Next card up is from the AGI 1985 Rockstar card, concert cards. This is U2. Card number 91. This is a PSA 9. And I knew this was in really good shape, so a 9 is good. That's U2 right there. And let's see, with a grade of a 9, where that puts us. I know these AGI cards have been graded. Okay, so yeah, this card, there are 13 9s out there and only 1 10. Wow. Look at that. 13 9s and 1 10. So that's something to shoot for right there. And next card up, 1980 Panini Rock and Pop Collection Queen, card number 51. This is a PSA 6. I was hoping for a higher grade on this one. I remember this card because it was so perfectly centered. And it had a nice surface. I'm looking at that right now. Yeah, as you can see, this card has a nice surface. Give you a little glare so you can see that. Just exceptional centering. And the corners and the edges are just perfect on this. So a 6 is that's a tough grade on this one. Yeah, it's a tough grade on that one. I was hoping for more. And let's see where that puts us. And PSA 6, there are 3 6s out there, and there are 8 cards higher. That would be one card that I believe that if I ever decide to break some cards out of their PSA holders and resubmit them to see if I could get better grades, this would probably be one of those. Next up, Lemmy from Motorhead. 1994 International Rock cards. These cards have a black border on them, so they're very tough to have in good condition. I love this set. It's one of my favorites. This is card number 50. It only graded a PSA 6. I was hoping for more out of that one too, because the centering was really nice on this card. The edges are good, corners are good, and that's really tough to find in one of these International Rock cards. These are the cards from Argentina. You can take a look at Lemmy right there. And let's see where we are with this. As a PSA 6, there is only one 6. It's this one. And there's only one card higher. So there we go. Not a lot of people are grading Lemmy. I do grade Lemmy. So there we go. Next card up, 2011 Topps American Pie, card number 196. It's the Kanye West and Taylor Swift. This is the base card. It is not the spotlight or the foil card. It's a good grade. PSA 8. I was hoping for a 9 on this one. I thought it was exceptionally clean. But this one only turned out to be an 8 for me. And this card I know has been graded quite a bit, these Taylor Swift and Kanye cards. And as an 8, there are 47 8s out there, which includes this one. And there are 112 cards higher as far as 9s and 10s. So there we are there. And here's Kirk Hammett from Metallica, 1994 International Rock cards, card number 19. I think in this submission there's going to be about 5 or 6 International Rock cards. Card number 19, PSA 6, Kirk Hammett. This is a really nice card as far as centering, edges, corners. Yeah, I really don't know why this is only a 6. I really double and triple checked these before I sent these out. After I created my 4 different piles for this submission, I went through each card once again and made sure that they were worth sending in. If I knew a card was going to be a 6, I wouldn't have sent it. So obviously I thought it was going to be higher. So this is a pop 3. There's 3 6s out there, and there are no cards graded higher than this as far as this particular card. So there we are with the Kirk Hammett card. From the same set, Tina Turner. This is the last card in the set, card number 200. 1994 International Rock cards, Tina Turner. This is a PSA 8. That's a decent grade there. This is a really nice centered card. And remember, with these International Rock cards, that's not real easy. The centering on these was atrocious. Some of them just outright miscut. The black borders in the corners, even coming out of the packs, weren't always perfect. So when you find yourself, I opened a bunch of packs of this, so I had some cards to choose from. But out of the 21 total of these that I sent in, oh, and this is good news here. This PSA 8 is a pop 1. There are none higher. And there we go. Tina Turner from the 1994 International Rock Cards. Card number 200. Pop 1. None higher. I like that. Let's take a look at this one more time. That's a great card to add to the collection. It's a great looking card too. They really use some nice photos in this set of cards here. Next up, 1985 AGI Pat Benatar. These are the concert cards. Card number 27. PSA 6. I kind of missed the boat on this one, it looks like. And I don't know why. Let me just take a peek at the surface. Surface is looking good. Edges were good. And the centering is really nice. Yeah, Pat Benatar, PSA 6. And let's see what is going on here. So a PSA 6 gets us, there's only one 6 out there, and there are 6 cards higher than this PSA 6 of this particular Pat Benatar card. Okay, there we are. And here is Slash, 1994 International Rock Cards. Card number 7. This is only a PSA 6 as well. Boy, this is a tough way to go today. And take a look at that. You can see really nice centering there. There are no issues with the corners or the edges. The surface on this is really, really nice. But this is only a 6 on this Slash card. And let's see here. Population 2 with only one higher. So there we go on the Slash card. Next card up, 1992 Country Gold, Willie Nelson. This is the gold variety, the gold version, the gold parallel. Card number 34. This one I missed something on because this card is only a PSA 3. So I definitely missed the boat on this somehow. I don't know what. Let's take a look here. And the card itself, a lot of these cards are delaminated because they were stuck together in the packs. And when you pull them apart, this was not one of those. This actually is a really nice one. There's something about it that they don't like. And okay. But anyway, it's a PSA 3. This will at least show you what the card looks like. It has the gold leaf up here as opposed to the ink saying Country Gold. And you can, if you can see that treble clef on the top there, that gold foil treble clef, that's not on these base cards. These cards, this particular Willie Nelson card, which I think is the key to the set for me, these particular foil cards only come out of the jumbo packs. Alrighty, let's see here. Willie Nelson. I'm always sending these in, always trying to get myself into a gem, into a 10. I have not yet. This PSA 3 is the only PSA 3. There are 19 cards higher. Every one of these I've graded in the prior has been higher than this. So yeah, there we go. That's Willie Nelson. This next card up, 1981 Panini Discorama. AC/DC Back in Black album cover. These are a card. It's a unique card, 1981. We opened some packs of these. I think we opened 12 or 15 packs in another video. Card number 198 here. And they're like little album covers that come out of there. As you can see here, here's the back of what the cards look like. And here's a little close-up of the front there. But these cards... these are pack fresh. I thought I'd do a little better on this one as well. Yeah, I'm not seeing any issues with the card. I did take it fresh out of a pack. And let's take a peek here. It turned out to be a PSA 5. And let's see where that puts us. And as far as a 5, there's only one 5 out there, and there's only one card higher. Wow. One 5 and one card higher. And let's see here. Next card up is a Snoop card. 2013 Panini Black Friday HRX card. This is the Snoop. PSA 9, I'll take that. That's a good grade. And here is Snoop right here. And here we go. And Snoop, as far as a PSA 9, there are 56 9s and there are 13 10s out there. I think there were 13 10s out there as well for Tupac. And next card up is Notorious B.I.G. from the same set. The HRX cards, 2013 Panini Black Friday. This is a PSA 9 as well. Always hoping for a 10 on these. I have never gemmed one of these yet. I've sent quite a few of these in. They're very tough on them. And here is Notorious B.I.G. You've heard me say a few times in this submission that I was hoping for better. Just to let you know, for every time that I get a card from PSA that I feel I could have done better on, oop, that's going to be wrong. I get cards that they overgrade as well. So I've got as many good as I have bad. It's no big deal either way. It all works out in the end. You'd like it to be as accurate as you can, and I'm sure they try their best. Population 79 on this card is a 9, and there are 35 10s out there. Wow, this one is the one they're grading the most of. Notorious B.I.G. Okay. The next card up, I love this card. This is the Red Hot Chili Peppers from the 1994 International Rock Card Set, Argentina cards. Card number 146. This is a PSA 8, so that's a great grade right there. And let's take a peek there. I will take an 8 all day on these. These cards with these black borders, 8s are going to be few and far between on these. One day I hope to maybe hopefully get a 10 on them, on one of them, but we'll see. I got to send in a lot of cards to get a 10 on one of these. And let's see what we've got. Red Hot Chili Peppers. Oh, great. Population 1, none higher. That is good news for my Chili Peppers card here. 1994 International Rock Cards from Argentina. Ultra Figus makes the set. Card number 146. This is a PSA 8. And I'll take this Pop 1, none higher. That's a great card once again to add to the collection. And next up, Britney Spears. This is her 1998 Jive Records promo card that came inside of her, double track enhanced CD, Baby One More Time. Card number B1, referred to as the Britney baseball card. And that's what they wrote on a tag that was on the front of the CD itself. And this one only graded a 5. I know the corners aren't absolutely perfect on this. I'm going to give you a kind of a close-up of this card here. I know the corners aren't absolutely perfect. I thought that might cost me a couple grades there, but the rest of the card is really, really nice. I was hoping for a 7 on this one. And let's see here. It came out of 5. And let's see. Britney Spears, PSA 5. There are 7 5s and there are 12 cards higher. And recently, just within the last couple months, someone did gem one of these. There's only one 10 out there, and someone got it just recently. Card's been out there for, what is that, 1998, 26 years or so. Card's been out there, and someone just gemmed the first one within the last couple months. So there we go. Next card up is the 1991 Brock'em Rock Cards, Jerry Garcia, Grateful Dead Legacy Series. The Legacy Series is a 10-card subset that came in the Brock'em Rock Cards. This is card number 1 of that subset. They're all Grateful Dead cards. This is a PSA 8. An okay grade for one of these. These are really, really tough to grade. That gold border just really is tough to not have chipped. The corners turn white. You just touch that corner, and that corner will turn white. And so these are really tough, as well as centering, as well as scratches and anything that can happen to the card afterwards as well. So getting one of these in decent shape, a 9 is a great grade on this card. So I have an 8 here. We'll see what happens with this 8. Let's take a peek. And there are 28s out there. And between the 9s and the 10s, there are 22 of those. Yeah, there's 20 of these 8s out there. And there we go. This card also came from the same set. This is the Grateful Dead. It's a group shot. The photo was taken in 1990 at Madison Square Gardens. This is card number 7 of the subset. And there we go right there. That's the Grateful Dead, Madison Square Garden. And let's see. As far as this one, okay, let's see. As far as a PSA 9, there are 8 9s out there, and there are only 1 10 of this particular card. There we go. Next up, this is a Madonna card from 1985 Panini Smash Hits collection, and this is card number 21. This only graded out of 4. I sent in 3 of these, and I knew they weren't going to do great. I thought they would do 5, 6, or 7 out of the 3, and this one only graded a 4, so it might be a little rougher than I thought. I like the centering on this. The edges in the corners look okay, and it might just be a little bit of a scratchy surface on it or something like that, but it is a 4. I would grade this card anyway, even if I knew it was going to be a 4, because these Madonna cards are highly sought after. And a PSA 4 puts this at 8. There are 8 4s out there, and there are 62 cards graded higher. So there we go. Put that right up here. Next card up, 1985 Panini Smash Hits collection, Bono, card number 123, graded out of PSA 5. This is the German variation of this card, and I'll show you what I mean by that. Here's Bono right here. And then that is what I mean by the German variation right there. And these cards are very tough to get, very rare. They rarely come up available. And let's take a look at what we've got here. This card is a pop 1, and there are only 3 higher for this PSA 5. So yeah, there's only 1 5, and there are 3 cards higher. Next up, we have the same series, 1985 Panini Queen Smash Hits collection. This is a German variation as well. This is a PSA 6, a little bit better, card number 17. And there is Queen right there, the German variation. A friend of mine in Germany recently let me know that this picture was taken 3 miles from his house. And I'll show you the German variation. And then I went online and I searched it out, and I saw a video of them actually pulling up in the car, getting out of the car and taking this picture. And here it is on this card. And let's see what this German variation does for this Queen card. And PSA 6 gets us a pop 1, and there are only 2 cards higher than this. So this is in the top 3 of this card right here as far as grading. Like I said, the German cards, the German variations are tough to get. They only came out in 1985. And so you have the English version and the German version from 1985. There we are. Well, that's it for this one. I want to thank you for making it this far into the video. Please let me know you made it this far by posting your favorite card from this reveal in the comments down below. Also, if you're not subscribed to my channel yet, please consider doing so. I typically post a couple new videos each week, but don't exactly follow a set schedule. So subscribing and hitting the notification bell will help you know when new videos drop. Until next time, thanks for stopping by.